Alright guys, so in this video we're trying to do a cheap budget build, but also kind of a quicker build. And so far we got this frame here. My younger brothers, both of them, this one's Matthew, Timmy's doing who knows what. They want to start a YouTube channel and call it, I think, Delashmitt Boys. So they want to do that, and they want to kind of make it where it's them doing stuff. And he wants to start with a go-kart, but they're wanting to do stuff for, like, if Timmy goes fishing, they'll do fishing stuff, car stuff, kind of just whatever they're into. Right now my dad and I are kind of having a build off, so I'm working on a build, well, two builds actually, but one's all his idea, one's all my idea. So we're gonna do a quick one. So far this frame, we got it for $30 several years back. When we got it, the guy that we got it from said the axle was bent, so we just shoved it in our garage and just left it there. And Matthew asked if he could build a go-kart, so we pulled this out, looked over it, found out the axle is not bent, but there is just minor issues like this bar here, there's a crack there, it's broken there, so right there it would have to be re-welded, and the engine plate needs a little love. The other day I went out, bought a 212 Predator engine, and then Mikey ordered a like $50 torque converter off of Amazon. We're going to check how that is. I'm going to kind of let him try to do all the work himself. I will be here to help and to make sure things are good, because I also noticed there's a bolt missing on this tire. So stay tuned and let's see how quick and easy this build could be. So Matthew's going to do an unboxing of the torque converter and the engine. So take it away, Matthew.
Hey, I'm on boxes now. This is the torque converter, I think.
Yep.
Ooh. And this is another box. You want to see what's inside? You guessed it, another part to the torque converter. We also got the instructions installing the torque converter and the cover too. So here's the engine. I'm on box S now.
What kind of engine is it?
It's a Predator engine, 212cc OHV. So first in the box you get the instructions on top, which is good. You get a tool with it to take the sparkulators out, and then inside you got the actual engine. So this is the engine. We should test fit it to see if it's good. So I'm putting this engine to see if it'll fit on the old engine mount. Looks good.
The good thing is this thing already comes with a brake, a chain, but if we need a longer chain, I should have some extra, but it comes with everything, so that stuff should be easy. There is a throttle cable to it, but it's kind of mangled up there, and it's, you know, a little too long, but I should have some more of that stuff too. So now I'm going to set this on like a little bench thing, and I'm gonna have Matthew try to put on the torque converter himself.
So guys, I'm going to bolt the torque converter on, but I'm just going to keep the front disc off because we're going to have to make sure this warms up first and gets acclimated, I guess. So
Break it in.
break it in.
And we also want to see if this torque converter will line up with the sprocket and this will determine if we need a new engine plate or not, which the engine plate is kind of messed up anyhow, so we'll have to work on it. But if we need a new one, we'll just get a new one and move things over and line it up that way.
So guys, I moved the engine onto this table. I'm going to bolt the torque converter onto the engine, but I'm going to make sure I keep this off because we still have to run it first. So I put the bolts here and everything, so there you go. So guys, it's time for me to put this on. Usually Sam does it, but it's my time to learn, so I'm gonna do it right now.
Try to, if it's not feeling like it's going in, instead of just trying to go in, go backwards a bit and you'll feel it kind of clip in and then go.
Okay.
So back it in, back up a bit, there you go. So those are the bolts. So now pull them all out, put that on.
Maybe let me have the two bolts in first and then do it.
Yeah, that's how you want to do it. Alright, and when you're tightening it with the tool, Matthew, try to do more of a star pattern so it lays out even.
Alright.
Star pattern.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There you go.
There you go.
Because then now we got to see if this sprocket in here lines up. Alright, so as we see, we're going to have to change it up. So guys, what we're going to have to do after looking at this is the sprocket's not lining up with, well, the other sprocket. So what we're going to have to do is which it's fine because it's messed up anyhow. We're going to have to get a new engine plate. We're going to have to slide it over and get that sprocket to line up with that sprocket. We could possibly cut up the old one. Matthew, move this engine real quick and we'll show them the old one. Because as you see, the old one has been through the war. So we could get rid of this one. We'll have to move it over, possibly raise it a bit, which is fine, but we could kind of do that once that plate comes. All right guys, so Matthew here he really wants this thing to get done as fast as possible, and we told him that we have to get a new plate to line things up, and he pulled this frame out of the garage and said, why don't we use this for parts, because it's just a bare frame, this is locked up and we're just missing everything. And I told him no, I'm kidding. I told him we could. So the plan is, I'm actually going to be heading to work here shortly, so tomorrow the plan is I'm going to cut these bars off and then use this whole plate and these bars, figure out a spot to set it on there, and line up the engine and the sprocket on with this. So this will luckily raise it up a bit and we could scoot it over. I'm hoping that it'll raise it up enough. If not, I'm pretty sure I have bed frames somewhere that we could figure stuff out with too.
So guys, Sam went to work. I'm just gonna pressure wash and then yeah. There you go. So guys, I'm gonna spray some of this mean green on my tires and kind of wash them a bit more. So tomorrow, because I'm thinking tomorrow I might just paint my rims gray so they look a bit nicer. So I'm gonna spray some mean green and scrub it. I took a sponge and kind of did a little bit more to it to make sure it looks a little bit shinier. So I'm gonna rinse it off with this water. So yeah. So I washed it more, and I kind of made it look nice and shiny for you guys to see. I washed the seat a little bit more, and I kind of washed in the cracks and crevices. I washed the steering wheel. I washed the wheels. I washed even back here. I made sure to get back here so Sam, when he gets home, he could weld it easier. And I don't know if that could help, but maybe it did. So I washed back here, and I even washed these bars, and I made sure to get behind the seats because eventually maybe I do want to paint it, but for right now it should be good. Maybe I'll just repaint it red. I never know. So this is all for today because I need Sam for the other parts. He's going to teach me how to weld, and so yeah, hope you guys like today. So I got done painting all the tires. Now I'm just going to unwrap the paint and let you guys see, and then I'll walk you guys around and show you all the tires that I did. Alright, I untaped it. Now I'll have Timmy show you guys around the tires and how it's repainted. Go ahead, Tim.
Alright guys, it's raining yet again, but I did get this kind of welded on. I got a couple of tacks. Back here, this corner here, I'm gonna have to make a plate to go from that angle iron piece to this piece here, because there's a chunk missing. So I'm just gonna go from here to here to here to here to get it more, just so I know it's safe. And I did turn it around, so this whole thing move the engine back a bit away from the frame. I wanted to get this done for Matthew. I am going to teach him how to weld, but up here with this piece here. Alright, so I have it ratchet strapped down. I'm going to find a spot to hook the ground. I'll probably just do it right here. But so I'll do that, and then I'll go get Matthew, pull out the welder, and teach him how to weld with this. Alright guys, so Matthew's behind the camera, and I'm going to show him how to weld. He has the welding gloves and mask on, so I'm not going to weld right now, obviously. And he had a good question because he don't know. He asked me why I cleared this up, and I told him for the ground. So now I'm going to kind of explain to him and you guys at least how I do it, because I was taught a little when I was at Oklahoma with farm truck and them. And so I'm going to kind of just tell Matthew kind of what I do, and what they told me is, so when you go to do it, Matthew, I'm talking to you now, farm truck told me it's good to kind of have it like steady. So kind of put your hand here and then kind of make sure this is steady. And as you're going, you'll press this button here, you'll move the wire out. And what you want to do is you want to go from this piece to this piece, just ever so slightly. You don't want to go crazy, but just go from this piece to this piece. But as you're doing that, you want to go and follow this line. So you want to go and move it slowly as you go down. If you want, Matthew, I could kind of tack the top, or like kind of tack some of it, so then you could just go do the rest. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll turn off the camera, I'll tack it some, and then we'll film you welding.
Okay.
Yep. Try to prop it up and get it to where you're close but not touching. And then just slowly move back and forth and down.
Okay. Like that?
Yep. And just press the button.
Does it look good?
Hold it there for a couple of seconds. There you go. Try not to pull back, because right now you're pulling back.
Okay. Should I just break that off?
Hold on, yeah, hold on.
So right on top.
Yeah, kind of go side to side.
All right.
So from metal to metal.
That look good though?
Yeah, it's looking good.
All right.
Hold it for a second and then don't pull, just kind of move side to side. There you go. You missed. You got it.
Am I on? Oh, that looks good. It's a bit.
Well, it's your first time. I'll take a grinder to it and clean it up and all that stuff. So Matthew got this all welded up, and it held on because we took the ratchet strap off. It's still together. There's one thing we have to also do, and as you see, the pull cord is facing in towards the go-kart. We are going to have to rotate it, but for now Matthew does want to do the throttle cable. Feel that lip?
Yeah.
So you want to pull and pull it up. There you go. So now this should come off all the way. There you go. Set it on this table. Take that air cleaner off, or sponge, I guess. And then you want to take these two Phillips head off. Do the other one. Alright, and this should just pull off, I think. Alright, so we got that off. So now we're going to want to loosen this a bit so this moves, and we're going to just go with this one to have the throttle come up this way and go through this one, because I don't know if this cable, I'd rather be safe and just do this, because then if anything I'll just trim the cable. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of see where this needs to be, which is like right there, and then I'll snip this right there. So I have the cable there, so it all stayed zip tied, and now it runs there. So now Matthew, if you want, I'm going to take this out to make it easier, but you want to take this end here. What you're going to do is with that, you're going to feed it through here, feed it through here. I'm going to be on that end. I'm going to loosen the thing and take it out and just see if we can get it all the way through, and then hopefully we can have a throttle hooked up. So as you see, we got the cable through. So now we're going to put this here, feed the cable through here, and loosen this bolt up a bit, and then we should have a throttle. All right. Try. There you go. And then tighten that one. There we go. So now the throttle cable is hooked up. Mine is this part here. We're gonna have to tighten it down, but I want to loosen this first before tightening this one, just in case I have to pull it a bit or anything. So I'm gonna loosen this one real quick and then tighten that one down. All right, so we have it hooked up. So Matthew, hit the gas, let go. So as you see, guys, we got it going, well, working. So now I'm probably going to look for like another spring just in case. So now Matthew just has to put the air box back on, which all you do is the opposite of what you did before. So I'll let you do that, and while he does that, I found some red, so it's probably going to be off a bit, but I'm going to just hit that and that for now. Alright guys, so got gas in it, got it oiled in, and I got it facing the same way. So now I'm going to teach Matthew how to start it. So on this side here, this little black one is the fuel. So you want to push it over to here to be on. So now it's on. And then this is the choke. So as you see on this picture here, it says start and run. So you want to start it like this, and then once it's running, you want to push it forward. So, oh, hold on. All right. We forgot the switch up here. So now we're gonna let it run for 30 minutes. Alright guys, so I'm gonna test this out. I want to make sure that, because we ran the kill over there, I want to make sure that works. I want to make sure the brake works. I want to make sure the throttle is also working. I think we're going to have a slight issue because I forgot that I notched out the back of the frame, so when we're tightening the engine, so there might be some chain clunking. If not, awesome, but if so, I know the issue. Alright guys, so the brake works, kinda. We might just have to eventually get a new band for it, because it is the original like drum brake. Kill switch works. There is a little bit of clunking, and I looked back and I saw the engine does, so I'll have to weld a support there so that stops. Other than that, it's a good go-kart.
Alright, so we brought it up the hill, and me and Timmy, we both kind of dragged it up the hill, and it was a bit of a workout. So as you can see, this is our first ever video, and this is the ending. Thanks for hanging out with the Delashmitt boys.